Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back into another episode of Farm Simulator 25. And we are on the Homestead map here. And of course, we're working in the big field, and we're getting her all kind of, pardon me, fertilized up and the like. Now, there we go. Another poor job done well, eh? I wasn't going to bore you with a whole bunch of me going up and down and back and forth. You've seen me fertilize a field before, I am so sure. Now, what we should do though is before we send this girl back, we got a fair bit of fertilizer on there. So I think what we'll do is we'll tuck that into the silo and like that and like that. Yeah, now there we go. Cool beans. Now we just got to wait on that for a bit. And yeah, and then we can send this back and getting on with what we want to be doing of. Alrighty, bear with here. Ooga booga, ooga booga, bibbity bobbity boo. So how y'all doing? I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. Okay, so we'll send this girl back. So we're not paying, oh, pardon me, leasing fees for next month. And what to do, what to do? Well, I'll tell you what we need to do. You know what I want? Well, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want me a cedar bigger than the one that we have. Now, what do we have going on? Let's see here. Do. Nope, nope, and nope. There, I think right there. That's the one I do believe. We could have a look see at these, but these are, I mean, that does a wide bears, but then you've got a tandem hookup for it, and it's just, I've used it once before, and it's complicated. I don't like complicated. All right, yeah, I think we go with this one. I know and trust this one, so that's what we'll do. With the other, I have used it, but with it, you've got all, you're in tandem, so it's like three of you, like you and then a seed bin and whatnot, and then the seeder per se and what have you, cornering and stuff and like, and I don't know. I'm just, I know this one. It's big enough for our needs, so no sense going overboard. He says. Right. Well, what do you say we go pick up said feeder and do that? We'll be right there through the magic of. There we go. Now I'll get you backed up a wee little bit. Do. And like that. Okay, now let's get this beast backed up and around here. And then we'll get to getting, and once we get back, we'll fill up with seed and fertilizer back home, because keeping in mind I've got a buying station there, and I buy it at cost. Um, it's like you're buying at 60%, because you're buying at cost, so there's like a 40% markup if you're buying it through the market and what have you, which is kind of handy dandy, because in a pinch a fella could buy at cost and then sell at the market, and you can actually make a couple of shekels here and there. But you know those are for desperate times, I suppose, if you just need a quick money injection per se. Now let's get you set up. We're gonna do the old cannoli. Da da doodly doo. There we is. Cool. So this will net us a large crop of canola, which will be good for making oil. And like that, and like that. And that is fairly profitable. There we go. I see some hogs. Did you see those hogs? I saw those hogs. Those hogs right there. You little boogers. Go on, I put feeders around for you guys so I don't have to chase you out of my... Get out of there, you lucky I almost ran you over, you silly bugger. You know, you put feeders out for them and still they think they can help themselves. No respect. Okay, now let's just tuck you in over here, I'm thinking, for the now, because we do need to do a little wrenching on you and the like, but I think we can save that for a little later on, don't you know, don't you know. Oh, pardon me. Oh, sorry, it's the wee hours here, and I have not drank the correct amount of cafe yet, don't you know, don't you know. Yeah, and like that. And happy Tuesday, by the way, while I'm thinking on it on this wonderful May 19th. Oh, there she is. What a big, beautiful blue piece of... Oh, parking by Braille, Nigel? Like I said, it's the wee hours. You know, we need coffee. Okay, hold on. Don't you fold up on me now. That would make a big wide circle with this one. All right, let's get you home, and then we'll get to doing a little bit of rolling and like that. All the necessary evils of... Okay, we'll get you opened up here. Now, so as to not bore you too much, what do you say we turn on some music and I'll speed this up here. Well, there we go. Catchy little tune for a Tuesday. A little Tuesday toe-tapping tunage for you. Alrighty. Well, let's get this old bugger down there. We'll cut through on the cut line here. That'll be the easiest route around, I do believe. No sense trying to Scooby down the side of the field. I think there's too many trees to run into. Especially those ghost trees, you know. They're everywhere, man. Okay, there we is. I think we'll, pardon me, we'll tuck this one up there by the ways as well, because again we got a little bit of wrenching, nothing too fancy. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, in fact it's probably more the tractor than the seeder that needs loving and attention, like, but you know, do. Yeah, we got to do a little more grassing too, and like that. All right, let's get you in here, ready for the next roll, and like that, and like that. Don't you know? Don't you know? All right, how are we looking? Okay, 50% and all that good happy stuff. We'll have to wait for second growth to do the other fertilizer. And righty-o, righty-o. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we seem to have got it all over. It's all about even, 75-50. So then we wait a month and we'll be able to do the, once first growth comes up, we'll be able to do the second fertilizing of it. And won't that be fun? Oh, tornado, come and get your food, kid. Well, the Chickions have a couple of pallets of eggs for us. Right on, right on. Money in the pocket. Yep, yep, and yep. I should have some milk and some wool to deal with as well by now. We should have a little bit down there. So here we are, August now. Pardon me. Oh, there we go. Now, yeah, you're doing okay for food. You're okay halfway. Yeah, fair dinkum. All right. Well, we're in no rush for that then, so that works. Now, doodle doo 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 doo. Boom 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 doo doo doo. All righty. Now, bear with me while I get my poop in a group, and I'll be right with you. So canola. Yeah, we can't do grass till September. Grass. We can't do wheat until September. So wake me up when September ends. Yeah, and like that. Okay, now come on. Slow ass. Time takes so long to go by when you're sleeping. Not IRL, it don't. Hi, buddy. There we go. I can't stay and play, pal. I want to get to getting here. We got stuff we got to do. Would like that, don't you know? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Return. Return. Oh, the roller, yeah. We probably should, shouldn't we? But then I might need it for the small field, so we'll see. Have to make up my mind. Of course, that would mean having a mind to make up, so, you know, just saying, just throwing that out there. All right, what do you say? We grab Big John, or do we want? No, we won't. We'll use Little John maybe for this one. I'm thinking. There we are. There we are. Where are you? There we go. Do 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 do. Except this isn't Little John. I are mistaken. What a silly little man. And like that. There we go. Now we're going to grab the small seeder and we're going to go address the small field. Because being September, we can now plant wheat. Yay! I want to keep at least a trickle of wheat coming in all the time, because eventually I'm going to have enough chickens that we're going to start going through it. So good to get a little bit of a stockpile going right now. But that last harvest from the big field, that's going to go a long way to alleviating that problem. Oh, right, I was going to deal with that wool and that milk, weren't I? Yeah. Oh, look at all these horrible tracks in here. Just terrible, man. Just terrible. Okay, so I think what I shall do is turn this over to a worker, and I am going to put in a selling station here on the property. There we are. It's kind of like a sell-all kind of thing. Because as you've seen over at the where we got the market per se or whatever, there's little to nothing over there for me to utilize. Now, you utilize? What are you yodeling? Yodeling. Uh-huh. Now, I don't know if I like that. That's a little too close for comfort. Let's move that around here somewhere. Have a look at the topography here. Don't want to make too big of a dent or anything. No, that looks fairly level. You can see the whole grid underneath. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's not so bad. That turned out all right. I can live with that. We can do a little smoothing out of and whatnot. And then we'll put a little pathway in and like that and like that. Let's get her kind of just smoothed down a little bit. You can tell it needs a little because you can see the money coming out the top corner there when I'm doing it. So yeah. Now if we put a little driveway, some gravel, that should match with the path that's already there. There you two. Where are you two? There it is. Now, come out this way and join on to the road. And curve out. That'll work. Okay, now a little wash, rinse, repeat on t'other end here. There we go now. Right there. Yeah, I can live with that. All righty then. Ta flippin' a da. Now we should kind of clean this up a little bit. Just bear with. I'm going to just kind of go around and just do a little touch up aesthetically speaking. You know, we'll get some meadow in here and whatnot. Kind of blend it all in a bit. There we is. Something. Yeah, then there. Come over this way. There we go. Yep, and yep. Bring that down this way. Just kind of color that in. Stay within the lines now, you know. Don't color outside the lines. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Okay, so now let's get a little gravel and tie this in. There, you see, that's looking better already, I think. Heck yeah. Hello, tree. Get out of my way, please. There we go. Yeah, that'll blend in nice now. I can live with that, definitely. And a little bit over this way, just finish that off. Nice and gentle like. Okay. Now I think we should put some more meadow also on this side and get it kind of tied in there. You know, just so it looks au naturel. And the worker seems to be coming along fine in the field. So that's good. Get that wheat planted. Alrighty, now let's try not to encroach on things. Gently goes and all that, you know. Okay, sneak in. There we go. Yeah, I can live with that. Whoopsies. Oh, well, in for a penny now, eh? And dang, damn it, all that. Okay, gently. Ah, well, screw it. Yeah, best laid plans. Oh, hey, ouch, my toe, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I should know better. I thought she was stopped there, but oh well. Okay, well, more than one way to get in this vehicle. Oh, alrighty. Well, let's finish off this then. We'll do this manually and whatnot, but I won't keep you at it too long. You've all seen me seed a field before, right? And like that, wouldn't want to test your patience now. You know, I can see you're waiting for the exciting part of the video. Yeah, I'm afraid it's farming. Yep. If you're looking for bang, bang, pew, pew, and like that, you are in the wrong game, baby. This is chill time. Just hanging. Like I say, that's what the videos are about, guys. Grab a coffee, grab your favorite blankie, make yourself comfortable. And if you're like me, a little 420 friendly, maybe twist one up or stoke a bowl, whatever blows your hair back, really. It's all about just hanging and forgetting about this crazy freaking world for a while. Just hanging out and chilling. Decompress, man. That's what this whole thing is about. The whole reason for this play YouTube station channel for me is just to decompress. It's, kind of keeps me sane. Stops all them demons in my head from going on all the time while I'm concentrating on this stuff or talking to you guys. Because if I don't let them get a word in edgewise, then they can't bug me. At least that's the way I figure it anyway. So I just sit around nattering. Yeah, I must be doing something okay because there's a few of you that keep coming back, and man, do I appreciate that. That is for sure. Oh, yeah, picked up a new sub today. I went to see who it was, and oopsies, glitchy, get out of there. Okay, I went to look on my page and whatnot, and to see who it might be, but it didn't show any new one. And yet, when I woke up this morning, it was 392. So 8 more to go till we reach 400, guys. And thank you all. And then, of course, once 400, well, it's the big push for the 500, and we'll see. I mean, I've been at this 5 years, man. If this channel was going to take off, I think it would have done it by now. Anyway, that's not what we're here for, is it? We're just here to hang out and chill, man. Okay, how are we looking here now? All right, sure needs rolling. Yeah, sure. I did that before, and then you guys said it didn't, and then you said it did, but it wouldn't do it for me, and you know how that goes. That's because I was doing things out of sync, though. You know. But why I was farming in my sink is beyond me. It's just. Okay, I'll stop. No, I won't. You know I won't. I know I get rambling like this or whatever, be talking with my Jennifer and stuff, and she'll say something, and I'll go off on one of my little wordplay tangents and like that. About 20, 30 seconds in, I'll look over, and she's just looking at me like, like, what are you on about? Yeah, it's all right. She knows I'm crazy. She likes crazy, or she never would have picked me. Yeah, she let me chase her till she caught me, man. And that is a fact. And I am not complaining. I thank the goddess and the universe every day for putting me in her path, because I didn't know it, but man, do I need her. But don't tell her that now. Shh. She'll be getting ideas. Yep, and yep. Okay, just a little bit more will come around this way, and then we got that tiny little bit in the center, I think. And then we should be just about done. Diddly-eye. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we've got it. We're good. Okay, I thought it was going to leave just a little bit, but we've overlapped enough that we've got the whole field. All right, one field rolled and ready. Greased up and runway ready, man. Do. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll get this one back here and get her cleaned up and all that. And I got enough vehicles here that need a little TLC. Maybe I'll spend 5 seconds and just kind of take care of biz. And like that, the necessary evils of, if you will. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hi, Lily. Scared the bejesus out of me. That kid jumping up on my lap in the dark here. Well, 'cause it's, like I say, wee hours. It's not even daylight yet here, so she's jumping up. Hi, Dad. Meanwhile, I'm having a freaking heart attack. That you don't want to do, because who's going to clean your liver blocks, man? Who's going to give you tuna first thing in the morning? Yeah. Don't look at me with love in your eyes. You already had your tuna. Did you say tuna? I know that word. She sure perks up, man. There's a few buzzwords, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about, man. You know. Okay, now just give this just a cursory kind of ooh-jaw compiving. I'm not going to be able to reach the front of the tractor without running out of hose for my magic wand. So I'll reveal the secrets of the game. If you stand still and just spray the tractor, the whole thing gets clean. You could just stand in one spot, pointed at one spot on the tractor, and the entire tractor will eventually be clean. But I mean, for real, is oh, you little buggers! Ay vey, you guys! I put feeders out for you guys for this specific reason. Come on, get ye gone. Get ye to a feedery. You nibbling on my stuff. Now, oh, I should check. We might be out of hay. We've slept a couple of months. Hello, dear. We've slept a over. Yeah, we're out of hay. Go on, get. I'll get hay. I'll get it all fixed up. Go, skedaddle, scoot, be gone. Get ye to a feedery. All that good kind of stuff. That's my new favorite pastime, man. Chasing wild hogs out of my fields. Yep, and yep. Okay, now what do you say we grab Little John, and we'll get to getting over here. Do. I just want to get the sheep and the goats watered. We haven't done that for a while. They should be pretty good, but still, I'd like to top things off, right? Because it's always the way you get going. Oh, that's fine. I can let that slide for now, and then you get busy doing something, and well, next thing you know, time's gone by, and it is too late. So yeah, got to stay on top of these things, right, ladies? Yep, and yep. Now, how are we doing water-wise? 3/4. Well, let's give her what we got. I don't know if it's going to take it all or not here. Probably. You can see where I made a mistake when I was painting in the meadow. I've painted it all into their water trough as well. So that looks, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I can put some gravel underneath that. If I paint in some gravel along that under construction, I might be able to get rid of that grass in there so it doesn't look quite so supercilious. Don't be so supercilious. Okay, now. Loving that fog we got going, eh? Another neat little aspect of. Like I say, the devs have done a really good job on these maps. I got no complaints that way at all. I mean, you just take a look at Kinlake. What a gorgeous map that is. But they're all like that. They're all well done. Oops, okay. Yep, like I said, we haven't drank the correct amount of coffee yet, man. Okay, what are we going to take? Only a little bit. Little guy running around there. Do. Alrighty, well, we got some water. Now we'll go get a wagon. And we will get them some dibblies. Get them some hay. Try and keep it dry. So we're not feeding them wet hay. Get them all colicky. That'll never do, man. Do. Keep coming on around. Watching out for Tornado, wherever the heck he is. While we're here, I'm just saying, while we're here, let me widen out those forks a bit, I think. Let's have a look. Well, we like, yeah, whoopsies, a little too close. There we go. Back her up a hair, drop her down, and like that. There it is. Okay, we'll grab these and we'll take them down to the selling point. And like that and like that. Oop, don't hit the porch, man. I'll be building myself a new porch here. Keep that up. Which, hey, might not be a bad idea. We might upgrade that trailer. But not yet, man. We ain't nowhere near the kind of money it takes for me to go, okay, yeah, let's spend, a couple of $100,000 on a farmhouse or something like that. Like, nah. Nope, nope, and nope. Loop, oop, oop. He walks in the classroom, cool and slow. Who calls the English teacher daddy-o? It's Charlie Brown. Oh, he's a clown. Yeah, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown. Yippers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, what are we going to get for you? Ah, no, so bad. Few shekels in the pocket, eh? We'll take that. See, I tell you, man. And that's only a small group of hens. Can you imagine once we get to rocking here and get things established, get a few more going, make some money. I tell you what, man. Money, money, money. Okay, there we go. I mean, I could wait for it to fill up and all, but we're here. The forks are here. The pallets here. The cell station's here. What the heck? Besides, it's raining. It's a good thing to do on a rainy day. You don't want to leave it out getting wet. That would never, never do. Alrighty. Well, now, what is next? Let's see. Oh, I know. We got to do the sheeples. Grab the hay. What the hay, man? What the hay? Yeah, we'll go over. We'll grab the TARDIS. We'll get some hay for the sheep and the goats. And then we'll grab a little bit of wheat and top off the old chickions. And like that and like that. Yeah, all right. Not a bad day's work. We got a few things accomplished. I know a little bit of it was kind of like watching paint dry, but, well, such is life on the farm. Such is life on the farm. It is a daily grind after all, and it's what I love. I absolutely love this game, there's something cathartic about, finishing a field or, finishing off a logging thing and what have you, and building and completing, putting in livestock. I mean, I love it. I just do. And it's a nice little break from the, the bang, bang, shoot 'em up like that games all the time. Not that I'm against them by any means. I mean, look at me in Fallout. I love Fallout. Hokey doodles. Ark. Like, how many videos did I put out on Ark? Wowzers. Through both iterations, So Ark Survival and Ark Evolved type of thing or whatever. Yep, and yep. Yeah, I haven't played that in a while. Long, long time. I've been thinking about Icarus as a challenge, as a survival game kind of thing, right? But I'm a little leery because, well, I've never played the game, so I don't know what I'm doing, right? So I need some time to kind of go through it a bit and just see if it's something I want to do a playthrough on, But yeah, we could do single player on that. Open world, so you're not doing the missions, because otherwise when you finish a mission you go back up to the ship. When you come back down, well, everything you built's gone. You got to start over from scratch. I'm like, nah, I don't like that idea. But then I found out you can do an open world where you go down to the planet and you stay down on the planet, build your stuff, stay there, and you still do the mining and all that good kind of stuff and whatnot, but you stay on the planet. You just send it up in a pod to the mothership, if you will, and they deal with it their type of thing, right? You don't have to leave. Look at you. Just look at you. I'm so glad I got you guys. The Black Welsh, I love them. And of course, the greatest of all time, with horns. Gonna do the jumping like that. Alrighty, anyway, that's enough of that silliness. Get out of this rain. Yeah, we'll get this hay put away, and then as I say, ooh, hay away, say, man, just rhyming today, aren't we? Yeah, we'll get this dropped off. Grab a little wheat and top off the old chickie ions because I think they're going to need it by now. You don't want them running out. Not that your livestock suffers Like they don't ever starve to death or anything in this game. You know, that's one thing that doesn't happen. Your livestock won't die off. And what if you forget to water or to feed? They just simply won't produce whatever it is they're supposed to produce. Goats won't milk. Sheep won't, give you wool type of thing. Your milk cows won't milk and all that. Um, I don't know about the beef cattle. I suppose you could still buy them and sell them off if you didn't feed or water them, but they wouldn't fill out. They wouldn't gain the weight that you want so that you can, make the money by selling them off down the road. I guess I've never tried that, by just buying beef stock and just waiting a few months and then selling it once. I mean, horrible way to go about things, in my opinion. Rather cruel and unusual, one might say. Alrighty now. Oh, pardon me. Let's get a little wheat going here. There we is, and we won't need much. We just need to top off a bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, I should have a sip of my cup. A damn cat. Drink my coffee again. I don't know how she does it. I'm sitting right here. You'd think I'd see her do it. And how she gets the lid off my coffee mug like that to get into it, to drink my coffee. I mean, that's just Houdini level stuff, man. Especially considering I'm sitting right here. Yeah, for those who don't know, Lily's our cat, and no, she does not steal my coffee. I just blame her for everything. She drank my coffee. She ate my sandwich. I can't find this. The one thing she steals from me that's hilarious is I keep a few Q-tips up in my workstation, for just in case, cleaning stuff and whatnot, getting into nooks and crannies and whatnot. And she does love to pretend to sneak up and steal those, and then she starts batting them around the house. She's got a thing about Q-tips, man. So I'll be sitting here, and she comes up and pretends like she's gonna have a little cuddle with me, and she's, oh, what's over here? Oh, this is interesting. Oh my, what's that? And then she'll wait, and whatnot. And when she thinks I'm not looking, it's like yoink, and she's gone. It's mine. I hunted it. I tracked it down. I killed it. It's mine. You're not getting it back. But other than that, I haven't seen her touch damn near anything. She likes to sniff things. Oh, what do you got? Let me have a little smell. But she, she doesn't take or touch or bite food, take food she shouldn't, stuff like that. We're so blessed that way with her. Alrighty then. Okay, so just selling off the excess wheat here. Make a couple of dollars, And why not? There we is. Got to keep the coffers full, baby. Because, money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. Floydish of the pink. Doodaloo, 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 doo. Okay, so I do believe we have enough vehiculars over here that we should probably address this. And like that and like that. Now bear with me here. I'm just going to get this to touch on the ways, and then I'll be able to wrench on her without her having to be up top like where the cedar and everything is. So we'll get through here. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. There we go. Now you'll see that all of the vehicles that are in, on, and around I can actually kind of do, right? There we go. See? Both the tractors there, the TARDIS, the roller, everything's all, we're close. So through the magic of a video, we can do that. Now, you guys, do you need a washing? Yeah, I think you're pretty good. I do, I think. So I think maybe we'll put you away, and then we can come and deal with Tudder after that, I suppose. Now, bear with me, peeps. We're just going to get this all settled and done. Now, where's Tornado? Crazy dog. You never know where he's going to turn up. And the grass is high enough that sometimes it kind of camouflages them, you know. Okay, now get used. Oh no, we need to straighten you out a bit more. Get that canopy on there, so keep the rain out. Now let's get you turned around. There we go. That's a little better. No sense starting off crooked. You're just gonna end up making bolder and bolder corrections till you jackknife the damn thing, you know. Okay, gently, gently. There we go. Almost like I knew what I was doing, which we know I don't. But we'll fake it till we make it, yeah? Oh, a little bit more. Don't hit the upright now. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're golden, man. Just take her back a hair. There it is. There it is. Okay, we'll leave you there. Detach, and there we frickin' a go-go. Nice, nice, and nice. Okay, so just having another look. All right. Yep, and yep. Okay. So we still need to fertilize. So we'll get this one home because we've got first growth on the big field and like that now, right? So there we go. We should be able to get in there and do that. Yeah, just like that, Johnny. Yeah, there we go. And you've all seen me do this a gazillion times, so I'm not going to spend too much time making you watch that. Oh, you little buggers. They just are determined, are they not? Go on, get out of there. Go on, you're going to get sprayed. Oh, you silly boo. You're going to get sprayed. Fertilized hogs, that's all I need. They'll be growing to the gargantuan size now, man. All right, well, we'll top off on this. Like I say, we'll get this done. Oh, tickety-boo. And then I should check on them feeders, too. Make sure they still got hay and stuff. But, yeah. Alrighty, get there. Head this back, unload it, and all that happy stuff. The old wash, rinse, and repeat that we are known to do on the farm here. And like that, gently. Don't be rolling her now. It's the thing with these, they're a little top heavy with all that liquid up there. You want to be careful in the corners, don't you know, don't you know. But yeah. Come on around. You always want everything right now. It's like, okay, we're going for the silo. Oh, hey, why can't I be there right now, man? Come on, the people are waiting. Okay, bear with, peeps. We'll just get this unloaded here, and then that will be that for that, and we can send this old girl back. Now, I just want to check on my faders. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where are you to, man? That's a long way, isn't it? Thought they were a lot closer. There we go. Okay, how are we doing there? All right, good. So, fair enough. They've got food for the now. So, all good stuff. Okay, my friends. Well, I think that I've tested your patience long enough today. So, thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I truly do. Now, what are you going to do? Yeah, you know. When you're done here with me, go find somebody and tell them you love them, man. You know, 3 little words. All right, go be the rock stars you already are. And I will see y'all in the funny papers. Be good to each other. And oh, yeah, hey, wash those hands.